Hey guys, it's me, 80s from 144. So today, guys, I'm going to give you guys my quick match reaction to Tottenham nil, Arsenal 2. Guys, what a win this is for Arsenal. On the road at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. They haven't won at the stadium since 2014. And this is a huge moment for Arsenal. And I've I've criticized Arsenal this season. And even in games where in the big games I previewed them on my channel, I don't think I've predicted them to win any of the single big games, which is pretty interesting. And I have to start doing this now because they have been amazing this season. Absolutely brilliant. The way they've been playing. And you can see what Mikel Arteta is doing with this team. This team is playing some great football, and they're one of the most entertaining teams to watch in the world. Like I'm actually gonna start watching them more often, guys. Like they're just playing that great. And I think we got to give a shout out to what Arteta's doing with this team because there's a lot of players to appreciate from Arsenal, whereas from Spurs, yeah, it wasn't really anything great. So let's talk about that first half. Guys, for the first half, Spurs were just dreadful. Spurs were dreadful as they typically are. I don't know what's up with Spurs in the first half, but they're just so bad. They played terrible. And that first goal is on Hugo Lloris. I mean, Bukayo Saka does a little trick there, tries to put a cross, and Hugo Lloris actually gets across, but he puts the ball in his own net. And it's just a stupid error. And it's just like, Hugo Lloris, you're a World Cup winner. You're 36 years old. You are a World Cup winner, and you shouldn't be making mistakes like this. And this isn't the first time he's made a mistake like this season. In fact, he's done it like I think 4 times this season. You guys can correct me in the comment section below if I'm wrong. And he even did this in the previous derby as well. Like he saved. There was a shot that he should have saved, and he spilled it, and Arsenal got the second goal, I think. So, like I said, guys, that's just really bad goalkeeping. And then the next shot was a great goal from Odegaard. What a goal that was from Odegaard. Beautiful pass from Bukayo Saka. And Odegaard scores. And at this point, it was 2-0. And at this point, you're like, okay, Arsenal, man. You're in a great position, dream position. 2-0 away at your bitter rivals. And now you just need to hold on to the second half. Because that second half, guys, Spurs did improve. I got to admit, Spurs were actually a lot better in the second half. Um, Ramsdale, man. Ramsdale was amazing. Ramsdale, the amount of saves he made was incredible, especially in the second half, making those 7 saves. It's incredible because Ramsdale's someone that's not really been talked about so much for Arsenal's run recently. He's the big players that have been talked about have been Odegaard and Bukayo Saka. And I think for Spurs, man, the only real player you could somewhat say was good on the day was Harry Kane. Son was terrible. I'm sorry, he had a disaster class. Hugo Lloris was obviously terrible. Dyer Longley was terrible as well. And Kulusevski was out of form. And Højbjerg and Sarr, which is not good enough. Doherty, Sessegnon, I thought was okay. I didn't think it was bad. Doherty was okay. But really, it was just Kane. Kane, man. And you're looking at Harry Kane, man, and I'm thinking to myself, why are you staying in this club? This club is just not going to do it. You're just not going to get it. You're going to waste your time. You're going to waste your career here. You just got to have to move on. And you see players that moved on from Spurs. They've gone on to become big things, like with Gareth Bale, Luka Modric, the most notable examples, of course. And so I just think that for Harry Kane in particular, man, he just has to leave. And for Spurs, man, like this is disappointing, man. Like how do you get how do you kind of put that kind of performance at home against your rivals? Okay, and it's just embarrassing. Like they were just embarrassed on the day. Arsenal, man, they're looking so good. I want to give a shout out to Thomas Partey, who was amazing in the midfield, dominated the midfield. He was excellent. He even had a shot that cannoned off the crossbar, I think. Zinchenko is also really good defensively. I thought he had a great performance. Gabriel as well was also great. Saliba as well. There's really no Arsenal player that was really bad on the day. I think everyone was pretty good, honestly, on the day. Maybe Martinelli was probably maybe the downside. He wasn't that good. But other than I mean, I think everyone was good, even Ben White as well, of course. And for Arsenal, man, this is a huge defining moment for them because now they're 8 points clear at the top of the table, and they have a big game awaiting them next weekend against Manchester United that we know just won their derby against Manchester City. And what's really interesting, guys? The teams that both won the derbies, they're both wearing red. So very interesting. And obviously, Arsenal, man, they're going to be happy with this win. So I know Arsenal fans are a bit disappointed in the whole Modric thing. He went to Chelsea, of course, and you could just see how they just didn't care. Like they don't care about it. They just moved on, and you have to appreciate that with Arsenal, man. So big win for Arsenal. And I want to ask you guys a serious question: can they actually win the Premier League? I want you guys to let me know in the comment section below. Guys, if you're new out here, considering that like button, hit the subscribe button as well. Comment down below your thoughts in the comment section below. And of course, check out my other pop to the description below. And consider becoming a member of the channel, guys. Consider becoming another channel. So click that join button to decide if you want to do or not. Peace out, guys. Peace out.